Boom. Token vaping. What's going on, guys? Whoops. There you go. Today's juice review is on a very well-known company, and I guarantee you everybody has used at least something from them. And they're just now breaking into, well, I won't say just now, they've recently debuted a juice line that they've done, and it's blowing up all over Instagram, all over Facebook, Pinterest, Twitter, pretty much all social media, period. It is all over the place. Their marketing department is amazing with that fact as well. I was fortunate enough to be able to acquire this along with the line to do. It is a 3-flavor line. I'm going to break it up into 3 short little videos just because I am a huge fan of the company to begin with. So I just kind of want to do, I just want to do proper justice for that. So, but the company is, boom, check that out. Aspire. Yes, that is right. Aspire. #1 premium vape juice. Ironically, the flavors are in number order. There's a #1, #2, #3, and obviously it just made sense to put #1 on the shirt just to kind of make it pop. Now, it is by Aspire. There are 2 parts of Aspire that are connected to this. Aspire Vape Co. is the actual main part of the company. This is part of that. The website is under aspirehookah.com. They are the main certified U.S. distributor for authentic Aspire products. They don't carry any clones. They are very big on the scratch-off authenticity tag that comes on all their products. They are based out of LA, California, so they deal primarily with the U.S. As far as distributing all of the Aspire products, whether it's devices, tanks, juice lines, whatever, maintained here. So if you go to aspirehookah.com, you can actually purchase the juices off that site. Now, they are only available on the site that I saw for 15 mils, 15 milliliter bottles. So, and the pricing is very reasonable for that. It is on their website. It does come in 4 nicotine levels: a 0, a 3, a 6, and a 12, and it is a 70-30 mix ratio. The bottles are right there. Bam, boom, check that out. Very simple, very plain, just like the shirt, but it pops. It catches your eye. They definitely got the simplistic labeling with very eye-catching colors and the setup for it. So you basically have the name of the product here, the name of the flavor, the nicotine, handcrafted in California, all your warning and ingredient labeling right in here. Their scratch and check for their authenticity, which is right here, because that is something that they pride themselves on. Their scan barcode, all their proper warning labels, and everything else. Now, these do come safety sealed, and I should have saved it for the video. However, when I first got it, I wasn't sure if I was going to do the video as a 3-in-1 or do one for each. And like I said, I am a huge fan of this company just in general. I have gotten the pleasure of using some of their stuff when I first started getting more seriously into vaping. Everybody knows the Aspire tanks, the Nautilus, the Triton, the Atlantis, and they've done the Clito, things like that. I mean, they're all over the place with making really good quality products. So basically offering a juice line, I guess, was a no-brainer for them. They were just trying to cover all their bases. So I figured I'd give them the respect and privilege that they've earned, that they've also honored me by doing separate videos on each. So, like I said, I will not reveal which one this is, but there is the safety seal. This is one of their other bottles right there, but it does come safety sealed, so that is proof there. It does have the child safety cap with the dropper bottle, and they are in the clear glass bottles as well. Like I said, they are 15 milliliter bottles. The first flavor is cinnamon funnel cake, and anybody that has ever been to a carnival, a fair, a bazaar, anything like that, you've had the opportunity to try one, sample one, smell one, because they're at all of those things. So it was a this one was kind of cool to want to try just because I am a big fan of the funnel cake. I'm not a huge cinnamon person, but you know, funnel cakes are one of those things that you have to have. Like when you go to the movies, you have to get popcorn. It's just it kind of is a thing. When you go to a fair, a funnel cake, elephant ear, whatever you want to call them, you know, it's just one of those things that you definitely have to partake in. So I was really, really, really set on wanting to try this, so I'm actually kind of glad that it is the first flavor and it was the one that I wanted to start with. So we're going to go ahead and vape that, and I will give you my impression of what that is, how it tastes, and things like that. So we'll go from there. Now, real quick, before I go ahead and pick this up, the only cotton that I use is Texas Tough Cotton. It is not a pansy-ass cotton ball. It is not cheap cotton. It definitely wicks real easily, holds flavor very, very well, very durable, and for me, it does last a bit longer than other cotton that I've used on per usage basis. So on Instagram, it's Texas Tough Cotton if you are interested. So I'm just going to go ahead and open this up. And while I do this, anything that comes with any type of safety seal, doesn't matter what it is, whether it's a seal, a wrap, a ring, a cap, whatever, always make sure that you feel safe using it. Like if you look at it and there's something about it that you do not like, does not make you feel comfortable, doesn't make you feel safe to use it, don't use it. Just purely don't use it. Don't open it, don't touch it, don't taste it, don't try it, don't vape it, nothing. Contact the shop that you have gotten it from. If you got it directly from a distributor, let them know. Even email the manufacturer. Just whoever you have to contact, let them know what's going on, what happened, and you know what the problem is, and they will basically go out of their way to make sure that they rectify the situation to ensure that you get the right product that you had bought and paid for. Bottom line, at the end of the day, it's all about your safety and health. So that's what's most important. So don't ever feel like you can't do it because you're going to be a problem. Definitely do it. Reach out to them because they need to know too that you know there might be a problem with their product so that they can figure out what went wrong and they can make sure that that gets taken care of. So on here, I am vaping at 75 watts, and this is number 1 from Aspire, their juice line, which is supposed to be a cinnamon funnel cake. Good solid clouds, especially for a 70-30. They're not wispy, they're not weak. I mean, they're definitely there. Okay, so for my impression of the flavor, and as always, my opinion is just that. It's just my opinion. I'm not trying to tell anybody else how they should take this, how they should feel about it, what they should taste, anything like that. It is purely just what I get out of this, and all I'm trying to do is just give you a little more information to go on so that it might be something that will help you make a better judgment call if it's something that you want to try. Not everybody has access to this stuff, so that's all I'm trying to do is to help with that. For a funnel cake, definite cinnamon, but not overpowering. It is not a super strong cinnamon, which is a good thing because I'm not a huge cinnamon fan. But you definitely do taste the cinnamon. The whipped cream that usually is on top of the funnel cake, definitely get that on the tail end. Like I'm still kind of tasting it now. It definitely has that light fluffiness to that, but it definitely follows the cinnamon flavor. So it's pretty much as if you ate the funnel cake first, and then on the end you got the whipped cream. Now the only part that I'm having a little bit of trouble picking out is the actual funnel cake itself, the pastry aspect. Now, I don't know if they were specifically going for a pastry taste along with this, but if they were just still more leaning towards the cinnamon and whipped cream aspect. Either way, the cinnamon with the whipped cream on the tail end, it still is good. It does remind me of a funnel cake, but like I said, the lack of a stronger pastry flavor aspect, like when they do You know, like when you get one that's fresh, as soon as you bite into it, that fluffy fried breading that you taste, and then it goes into the cinnamon on top with the whipped cream on the end. That would be like the total package for the flavor. I will be honest though. I mean, for what it is, I have had a few funnel cakes in my lifetime. It is a very similar taste. Like I said, this one primarily off the vape is more cinnamon and the whipped cream taste, not so much the pastry aspect. So if that would be a little bit stronger, I would say this would be a spot on funnel cake taste. But I would say definitely this is a very good um, reminiscing flavor for a funnel cake. So if you do like that type of flavor, definitely give this a try. It is a very solid flavor for what it is. Like I said, for me, it's the cinnamon whipped cream. Vapes really smoothly. For a 70/30, there isn't a harsh throat kick. There's no throat kick at all, actually. Like I don't feel anything on my throat. Clouds are really solid as well. So overall, it is not a bad vape flavor. For me personally, just because I have had the actual thing, I would have liked to have had a little bit stronger of a pastry taste to it. But with that said, still definitely a strong flavor. If the other two follow suit, are a little bit stronger in their flavors, more exact, this definitely is a solid line, especially since, you know, Aspire is not particularly known for juices. They're known for devices. They're known for tanks and things like that, which that they do very well. So with that said, most anybody that works in a shop, owns a shop, manages a shop, you already have Aspire products in your store. So it's not like this is a taking a shot in the dark and taking a chance on this to see if it's good or if it's not. It's a well-known company. It's a high-quality company. It is a well-respected company. So this is just another thing that they offer just to spread out their grasp on the vaping community as a whole. So definitely, if you sell their products already, or if you work in a shop that sells the products, definitely just mention the juice line. I mean, I'm sure you've already heard of it or seen it, seen the post, but if you haven't had a chance to try them, definitely give them a shot. Like I said, they're all over social media, so it is not hard to find them. Aspire, definitely thank you guys so very much for the opportunity to do this. Like I said, I will be doing 2 other videos on your other 2 flavors, number 2 and number 3. But this was a great pleasure and honor to do as well. As I said, I am a huge fan of your company as a whole. As always, guys, I'm Token Vaping here on YouTube. There is that little red button if you'd be so inclined. If you'd like to, just click that for me. Thank you so much for watching. I'm on Facebook, Instagram, Pinterest, Snapchat. Anything that I can do to help further enhance your vaping experience. That's all I do this for. That is the only reason why I do this. I am a strong fan and member of the vaping community, and I just like to see new people join as much as possible to enjoy, you know, their health, life, everything better. So with that, if you have not if you have not at this point joined any of the advocacy groups, have joined any type of vaping rights support groups, definitely put your name into the mix. Get your voice with ours as a whole. Let it be heard so that we can all join together as one giant voice for vaping rights. It's definitely very important. It is more important every day as we speak. Definitely do that if you can. Until next time, guys, thank you so very much for watching. I'm Token Vaping. Vape on, vape strong. Have a good night.